Taylor reveals funny unseen moment from Shep Rose's breakup. Taylor Ann Green is shedding new and unexpected light on Shep Rose's breakup from Sienna Evans. I see why I. The former Miss Bahamas winner put the final nail in the coffin of her whirlwind romance with Shep on Season 10, Episode 13. After attending the last group dinner of the trip, Sienna told Shep that she did not reciprocate his strong feelings of love for her. On the Southern Charm after show, Taylor and castmate Rodrigo Reyes broke down the awkward breakup. I remember you going, "Look at him over there," Taylor said, which you can watch at the top of this post. And you're like, the worst part is, he's going through all of this, and he's wearing my padded butt underwear. Through all of this. The Reset Athletic co-founder confirmed that her ex-boyfriend had a unique article of clothing on when he had his final conversation with Sienna. And I was like, he's doing what? You're like, he's wearing the padded butt underwear that I had gotten him, she continued. I was like, no way. Rodrigo confirmed what Taylor said. I feel sad because I'm looking over and I'm like, here's Shep, he looks completely broken down, but he's wearing that padded fake underwear I gave him. This is iconic, Taylor added. Like who wants to get broken up with on national television wearing a fake ass? Rodrigo wondered. My guess is no one. Taylor Ann Green reacts to Shep Rose's megalodon shark tooth necklace gift. Elsewhere on the Southern Charm after show, Taylor shared her full reaction to learning that Shep had given Sienna a shark tooth necklace, which resembled a necklace he had once given Taylor during their relationship. She found out about the gift before the last group dinner. The only piece of jewelry that Shep's ever given me was a shark tooth necklace from Foxy Fossils, she said. Though Taylor's necklace featured a tooth from a great white shark and Sienna's was from a megalodon, Taylor still found the similarities strange. What's funny is that there's a picture of me modeling the megalodon that she's wearing, she continued. Taylor and a few of the other charmers found Shep's similar gifts to be an interesting choice, but he defended himself. The girl that sells them is a good friend of mine. She's from the Bahamas. And it's a shark tooth necklace. It doesn't mean anything, he said. Taylor reveals funny unseen moment from Shep Rose's breakup. Life has a funny way of showing its true colors when you least expect it. For Taylor Ann Green, the latest chapter in her journey has taken a humorous and slightly awkward turn. Recently, Taylor shared an unforgettable and unexpected moment from Shep Rose's breakup with Sienna Evans on the Southern Charm after show. A moment that revealed a side of Shep that fans of the show may not have seen before, one that had Taylor and castmate Rodrigo Reyes in fits of laughter. It all began during the final group dinner of a whirlwind trip in Season 10, Episode 13. The moment was tense, raw, and emotionally charged. Shep, ever the hopeless romantic, found himself at a crossroads with Sienna. After their deep conversation, it became clear that Sienna did not share Shep's strong feelings of love, effectively ending their relationship. However, what made this particular breakup even more memorable was the unexpected detail that Taylor and Rodrigo revealed. I remember you going, "Look at him over there," Taylor began, recalling the moment with a chuckle. And you're like, the worst part is, he's going through all of this, and he's wearing my padded butt underwear. Through all of this. For those who aren't familiar with the episode in question, it's essential to know that Shep had been gifted a unique article of clothing by Taylor. It was none other than a pair of padded butt underwear. Designed to give the wearer the illusion of a more prominent posterior, the padded garment was meant to be a playful, lighthearted gift. However, at the time of his emotional breakup with Sienna, Shep was still wearing the padded underwear. Wait, no way, Taylor added, her tone a mix of disbelief and amusement. You're telling me he's wearing them during this intense moment? Rodrigo Reyes, sitting next to Taylor on the after show, added his own take on the situation, confirming what Taylor had said. Yeah, I feel sad because I'm looking over, and I'm like, here's Shep, he looks completely broken down, but he's wearing that padded fake underwear I gave him." The image was almost too much for Taylor to contain, and she burst into laughter. "This is iconic," she said with a grin. "I mean, who wants to get broken up with on national television while wearing a fake ass?" Rodrigo, equally amused, offered his 2 cents. "My guess is no one." The audience at home must have felt the same way, as the combination of Shep's emotional breakdown and the padded underwear created a perfect storm of awkwardness. In that moment, Taylor realized that Shep's breakup was not only heart-wrenching for him, but also a little absurd in the most endearing way. Like, who does that? Like, who's going to be broken up with while wearing padded butt underwear? Taylor mused, still laughing at the image of Shep, vulnerable and exposed in such an unusual way. In a world where public breakups are already a spectacle, the extra layer of humor added by Shep's choice of clothing made this one particularly unforgettable. Perhaps, in some odd way, it was a reminder that no matter how dramatic life can get, there's always room for a little humor and ridiculousness. And in the case of Shep, it was the combination of raw emotion and an unexpected wardrobe choice that made this breakup one for the books. A shark tooth necklace, another layer of the drama. While the sight of Shep in padded underwear may have stolen the show, there was another peculiar moment in the aftermath of his breakup with Sienna that Taylor couldn't help but comment on. This one involved a gift that Shep had given to both Sienna and Taylor during their respective relationships with him. It was a shark tooth necklace, a piece of jewelry that had some sentimental value, considering that it was the only gift Shep had ever given Taylor. But it wasn't just any shark tooth necklace. It was from Foxy Fossils, a jewelry store that Shep had a personal connection with. "The only piece of jewelry that Shep's ever given me was a shark tooth necklace from Foxy Fossils," Taylor shared during the after show. For the uninitiated, the necklaces sold by Foxy Fossils are made from real shark teeth, each one carefully sourced from different types of sharks. Taylor's necklace featured a tooth from a great white shark, a symbol of strength and power. Sienna's, however, featured a tooth from a megalodon, the legendary ancient predator that once ruled the seas. While the differences in the shark teeth were clear, Taylor couldn't help but find the similarities in Shep's gift choices strange. "What's funny is that there's a picture of me modeling the megalodon that she's wearing," Taylor continued, a wry smile spreading across her face. The coincidence seemed too uncanny to ignore. She had once worn the necklace that Sienna was now proudly displaying, and it left her wondering about Shep's taste in gifts. Was this a subtle attempt to replicate his past with Taylor by giving a similar gift to Sienna? Rodrigo, who had been part of the conversation, was quick to offer his own interpretation. "I mean, it's an interesting choice," he said with a bemused expression. "Like, here's Shep giving the same gift to two different women. It's kind of like he didn't even try to mix it up." Shep, of course, had a different perspective. When the issue was raised during the season, he defended himself, trying to downplay any deeper meaning behind the necklaces. "The girl that sells them is a good friend of mine. She's from the Bahamas, and it's a shark tooth necklace. It doesn't mean anything," Shep explained in his typical nonchalant manner. But to Taylor, it seemed like more than just a casual gift. Perhaps it was a symbol of Shep's inability to truly move on from past relationships, or maybe it was just his way of keeping a piece of the past alive. Either way, the fact that both Taylor and Sienna had received similar necklaces from him only added to the complexity of their relationships with Shep. For Taylor, it was a bittersweet reminder of her time with Shep, a time when she too had worn a shark tooth necklace as a token of his affection. But now, looking back, the necklace felt more like a symbol of Shep's inability to find something truly unique in his connections with the women in his life. Perhaps it was a way for him to hold on to memories that were no longer relevant.